Hello my fellow aliens, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jojo Verity. And today's video we're going to be talking about the Loki finale, and it's called For All Time Always, and it's episode 6. And yeah, let's get on with it. So sorry that I'm so late, I know, because I'm so busy. I mean, I had vacation for 1 week, but it was my birthday, and then we had a celebration, then we did so many things, I did that and that, so I really didn't have any time to film. But now I can finally film this. And by the way, if you notice something different about me, yes, I've got a piercing. I just did it. I know when this video is gonna be out, but I did it on July 20. And my first piercing ever, and so it's pretty new, it's still healing, and it takes a long time to heal, I guess. And so yeah, let's talk about the final episode of Loki. By the way, I love the beginning, like the intro, like with all the dialogues of other MCU films, like oh my god, and especially the one of Vision when he said, "What is grief if not love preserving?" And also Wakanda forever. It's kind of so sad now because you know what happened to the actor. And yeah, it was so amazing intro. Like when I first heard it, like oh my god, what's going on? What's happening? If you remember the last episode, they finally got to this place. They want to find the timekeepers. And they actually find someone, and yeah, it's only one person, by the way. And Sylvie really was like all for revenge this whole episode, like for all the pain like the TVA caused her, and she really wants the destruction of the TVA and the rebirth of the multiverse. So by the way, the creator is actually someone called Kang, and I think it's Kang the Conqueror, because he's like from the comics, and he's like actually a villain. But in this episode he's not really a villain yet, because there's so many other variants who are like more brutal and more dangerous than him. So anyway, they finally meet him, and Sylvie and Loki were wondering why he do what he does and so on. And Kang actually wants that they both kind of control TVA once he's gone, something like continue his work for him, something like that. But of course, all this time Sylvie wants to kill him because she actually hates him. And so they both kind of have different kind of side, Loki and Sylvie, because Sylvie wants to kill him and Loki really actually believed him. And he wants to continue the TVA, but Sylvie wants to kill him. But Kang said if she kills him, everything's gonna be destroyed. The whole multiverse gonna be so crazy and in complete madness. But of course in the end we kind of know that Sylvie can win this argument. It's because we know the multiverse of madness is coming. And he said, if you kill me, then the other variants of himself, they are more dangerous and they're gonna destroy the timeline. And he's the one who actually preserved the timeline and actually wants to keep those other variants in check. So as I said, he gave them two options, and Sylvie didn't even want to hear it, and so the Sylvie and Loki kind of fight. And then Loki said he doesn't want to hurt her and doesn't really struggling not to fight her. And also they actually kissed in this episode, and it's kind of shocking for me. I mean, I really don't buy the romantic side. I know, for me it's so awkward because like it's Loki. It's like Loki actually loved himself. It's like the girl version of him. But in the end, they both still couldn't trust each other because Sylvie kind of stabbed him in the back. And what do you expect from Loki? And then she kind of spotted him back to the TVA. So Sylvie actually had the time to kill Kang. So let's talk more about Kang. I mean, in this series he isn't that evil yet because he's a different person. I think the other variants, I think you're gonna see them in the future MCU films. For example, Ant-Man and the Wasp, like the Quantumania. I mean, I think Kang gonna be the villain in there. So you're gonna see the other side of him, like the actual villain from the comics, I think. And because so everything was kind of different now because Sylvie actually killed him. So it means she's the reason that the multiverse madness actually happened. But of course we expected that. we expect that Sylvie gonna win the argument because we know what's gonna happen in the future. So actually in this episode, Loki is the voice of reason because he doesn't want this to happen, that the multiverse is gonna be destroyed, but Sylvie doesn't actually believe that in the beginning. So yeah, they have like different kind of sides. And can you imagine Loki really changed so much, like his character development? It's like Sylvie is like the more evil one and the one who don't trust anyone and just want revenge. Like all this time leading up to that moment, she always wanted to kill the timekeeper, so and she did in the end. But Loki really also kind of fell for her and she didn't want to do that, so everything was kind of changed, and you know that from the ending. And by the way, before Kang died, he managed to kind of pass some knowledge to Miss Minutes. And Miss Minutes, like we saw that she talked to Renslayer something. So also Renslayer and Morbius, they kind of talked, but then Renslayer kind of ditched him and just ran away. And by the way, in the comics, Kang and Renslayer action item, so I think you can see them more in the future. For example, in Loki season 2, because we know now Loki season 2 is gonna happen. And also it's like kind of the same because she stabbed Morbius kind of in the back, so did Sylvie. She did the same to Loki. And so, by the way, the ending was the most shocking for me. Because, oh my god, it's like we don't know what happened because after Sylvie killed Kang, everything changed. That's what he said, everything will change. So, then Loki wanted to find Morbius and he actually did find him, but he didn't remember him. It's like, who the hell are you? And I was like, what did happen? Like, how did timeline change now? Or what year is he even? Like, we don't know because he remembers everything, but Morbius not. And B-15 was also with him, the agent, and they don't remember him. So like the friendship, they're only one-sided. It was so sad because the other episode we got to see them. The last thing he said was like, friend. They hugged and then he left for the TVA. And now they don't remember each other. I mean, he don't remember Loki again. So this was just the ending. It was kind of shocking because suddenly it just ended and didn't really feel an ending for me. Okay, we didn't know the season 2 gonna come, but still. For me, the season finale was kind of a disappointment. I mean, I understand because the other episode 5 was one of the best also. And there was too much action already involved. So like, leading to the season finale was like only talking. I think almost like the first half of the season finale was like only talking, like Kang and Loki and Sylvie, like only talking almost the whole season finale, and only the end was like suddenly was something happening with the timeline. So I was kind of excited for that, of course. I think next time we're gonna see Loki is in Doctor Strange, I believe. I think Doctor Strange. I don't know if he's gonna be in Spider-Man. But yeah, also season 2 is like the first series now that's gonna have a season 2 actually. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. But overall, the series was so good. I loved this whole series, I mean. Except the finale was kind of, I expected more. But still the other episodes were so good and everything. And also the character development. I mean, with Loki, you know he's like this villain. You know him from Avengers 1. And now it's like this person who actually kind of have feeling for someone and have a friendship, like have an actual friend. And yeah, it's like so amazing. Also, what I like is like everything has a major impact now in the other movies. Especially this one, because everything's gonna change now because the multiverse madness is happening. And it's gonna start with Spider-Man actually. And Spider-Man is this year. So after that is Doctor Strange. So I'm really excited for the other, for the Marvel Phase 4 to come. So that was actually it. Hope you enjoyed it, and also comment down below what did you think of the season finale. Because maybe some people like it, but for me, I didn't really like it. For me, it wasn't really worth it to be a season finale. Not like WandaVision or like Falcon and Winter Soldier. I don't know, but the whole series was so good and I really can't wait for more. Also, don't forget to give a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe and put on the post notifications so you know exactly when I upload. I upload every Wednesdays and Saturdays. I will try again because also I'm busy working. But I will try my best for you guys. So see you on my next video. Bye.